so much. Oh my goodness! It is story time live with MKD, our 80th story time, coming from our home to yours, right here in front of the Christmas tree, right here with Max, right here with Mr. Davis, from our living room to your cellular device or computer or wherever at home. And boy, are we so grateful to have you watching our 80th story time. Wow, wow, wow. Boy, does that make me smile. Sing along. Wherever you may go, however near or far, just hold on to your dreams you reach for in the stars. Your dreams are yours alone, no matter what you'll be. There's one thing we can share. It's easy, can't you see? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Your gift is your smile to wear from ear to ear. Your gift is your smile. It's yours throughout the year. So when you see a sad or grumpy face, you know just what to do. Give your smile to others. It works for me and you. That's right. Give your smiles away. Why not? They're free, and they could make somebody else's day even brighter. Well, now today, if you celebrate Christmas, it is Christmas Eve. It's the eve before Christmas Eve. Oh, there are so many treats around this house, and goodies, and homemade bread. Oh boy, we have to watch ourselves. You can't get too carried away. You gotta go outside and run around the yard in a circle 5 times. And you know, that's what's so fun about the holidays. Sharing smiles, sharing lovely tasty treats. And of course, the gift of giving. And a time of year to celebrate love and light and one another. You know, I know that the holidays in general this year are much, much different for all of us. So very different. Some of our plans have changed, and some of our traditions might be adjusted a little bit. But that's okay, because look at right here we have technology where we get to celebrate Christmas Eve together. And I get to thinking about all the gifts I get to give Mr. Davis and Melissa and Jessica and Adam and Max. He's right here. I don't want to talk too much about his gifts because if I say the word, he'll know and he'll howl. Isn't it funny how sometimes your pets, they start to learn the words? Like, go for a, you know, I can't say that word because he'll jump right up and then he'll want to go. But it's true. You start to think about all the gifts you can give. But let's not kid ourselves. Sometimes we think about the gifts that we are going to get. Right? Why not? It is the holiday season, and sometimes you have some things on your wish list. Well, before we go any further, my wish for you is health, peace, and happiness. Okay? I think, in that order, those are my wishes for you. Okay, here we go. Now, this gift, or this book is a gift because it's so special. And it's also a wonderful gift because I do love the author, Peter H. Reynolds. Check him out. So many good books. And of course, our darling daughter, Melissa, knows exactly what to pick out when I talk to her about books for the different themes that we're talking about. Okay, let's learn a little bit about Roland. Roland was eager for Christmas Day. Did you notice his stocking, how big it is? Oh my goodness, Roland. He raced downstairs to see what was waiting for him. He jumped over the cat. Wow. Couldn't wait. But when he saw his present, he was not impressed. It was the smallest gift he had ever seen. Had he waited the whole year for this tiny gift? Wow. Look at that gift. He's not happy. But he didn't even open it yet. Roland closed his eyes, and he hoped and he wished as hard as he could for a bigger gift. He's not smiling, is he? And when he opened his eyes, there was a bigger gift. Powerful. What do you think's going to happen next? I think we can figure it out. You call that big? Roland asked. He had been wishing for something much bigger. He closed his eyes and wished a little harder. Well, I think that's a lovely size gift. You just never know. Nope, not for Roland. Ha! That one isn't much bigger than me, Roland said. And I'm not very big. Whew. Maybe Roland needs some breakfast before he starts opening his gifts. It's cranky pants. I want a bigger gift. Oh, manners, Roland. Big? That's not even as big as my house. When I say big, I mean big, he yelled. What? I've never received a gift that's as big as our house. Have you, Max? I don't know. Roland stomped off. Sure, there was a bigger gift for him somewhere. Well, he is on his way to go and find a bigger gift. Okay. Max, do you want to go outside and see if you can find the bigger gift? Max is going to go outside and see. See you later, Max. In the distance, he saw a present wedged between two buildings. Now that, Roland thought, that is pretty big, but not big enough. Oh my goodness, Roland. That's a huge gift. Roland was determined, so he set off to search the universe. He got in his spaceship that he had parked out back, and he is headed out to the universe. Roland is very determined. He searched and searched, but all he could see were billions of stars. Well, that's kind of pretty. Oh boy, I love to look at the stars. And you know, if you look at the Christmas tree with your eyes squinted just a little bit, they look like the stars. Try it. Roland peered into his telescope. He could just make out a tiny dot in the distance. Earth, his home, his family, was now just a speck, growing smaller and smaller. Can you see it? Look how tiny. Just a little speck. Wow. That makes you think, doesn't it? Roland realized that he was very, very far from home, and that if he waited a heartbeat longer, that little dot would disappear. Roland never thought he'd want something so small, so badly. Uh-oh, he's starting to think about this. He doesn't want to miss home. He closed his eyes and hoped, and he wished with all his might for that tiny speck. the smallest gift. He hoped. Let's see. As the rocket headed toward the dot, the dot grew bigger and bigger and bigger. And as Roland's rocket landed gently, he realized that the smallest speck was his biggest gift. His family at home. Roland was home. How about that? He had to go all the way up into the universe to realize there's no place like home. And that all of his gifts, his family, his pet, his siblings, parents, were right in front of him. You see, all of us sometimes want something or hope for something bigger and different. And we forget to look at where we are. And I have to tell you, this year has taught us, hasn't it? So many of us have stayed home and become appreciative for our family, for our homes, for our neighborhoods on a walk. Mr. Davis and I went on some beautiful hikes that we didn't even realize were here right in Rochester, New York. Instead, we would travel to other places to try to find them, but they were right here. And you know what also makes me think about? Sometimes children of all ages, our parents and our grandparents, think our problems are so big and our situation is so important, but if you think about going out into the universe and look in your telescope, it's just this big. So I hope for you this holiday season that you look around at one another and say, wow, I have the greatest gift. And it's right before my eyes, and it makes me smile. Okay, Mr. Davis picked out some holiday silly jokes. Let me get my microphone because that's important. And here we go. How do you keep a reindeer from smelling? Hold its nose. That was obvious. What Christmas present did the rabbit give his girlfriend? A 24-carat ring. Because you know, rabbits like carrots. What kind of Christmas jokes do turtles tell? Hilarious ones. Wow. Boy, these Christmas jokes, they were in the bargain bin, and we can see why. Oh my goodness. Well, I won't see you or be able to talk to you before Santa Claus comes. And I hope, no matter how you celebrate these last few weeks, this month, and the year of 2020, that it is healthy, happy, joyous, and gives you lots of smiles. I truly appreciate you watching, and Mr. Davis and I just enjoy spending this time with you. Now remember our mantra, if you look or sound different in any which way, I love and respect you every single day. I speak up for what's right, and I help those in need. I follow my instincts because they're the path that I lead. I nurture my soul, my body, my mind, and I don't need to be perfect. But to myself, I'll be kind. If I need help, I'll ask because that's the brave thing to do. And if I do something wrong, I will say I'm sorry to you too. I will nurture, I will forever work hard, explore, learn, and play, and I don't need to have it all sorted. But I'll do these each day. Loving thoughts, loving words, loving heart. On this day, I am safe, I am loved, life is great. Hip, hip, hooray! Woo! I hope you have a Merry Christmas and lots of love from our home to yours. Let's all smile. So if you see a sad or grumpy face, you know just what to do. Give your smile to others and don't worry about the sizes of the gifts, because the biggest gifts are in your heart and right around you. Mwah.